Ready.
When do you conduct the fall spray? Question number 1.
September through mid-October.
So it's not too late.
No.
At the end of September, we get some questions. Is it too late?
No.
The answer is...
We've done them. No, we've done them up to like October 28th or 30th before.
This is your microphone.
And they were effective.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna stop using this pen.
Thank you.
Question number 2. What bugs-pests does it target?
Box elder bugs, cluster flies, spiders, Asian lady beetles. That's more the eastern part of South Dakota.
Couldn't say it's mostly in the eastern part of the world.
Yeah.
The Asians.
Got it. But am I missing something?
Well, we do kind of talk about wasps.
Oh yeah, it'll help with wasps for sure.
Millipedes, centipedes.
I mean, there's not a lot of sense. Millipedes.
Millipedes.
Yeah.
So that was question 2. It leads me into question 3. What are those little worm-like things that everybody's seeing this year?
You mean the roly-polies?
The roly-polies.
Or the...
Is that what we call
Or
them?
those little brown worms that you touch them and they curl up?
Boop. What are they?
Millipedes.
Millipedes. Does this spray help with millipedes?
Yes, it does. It does. And just like any other insect... We'll answer that one later.
Oh, ooh. Ooh. Okay, well that was question 3. So we know about the little worms there, millipedes. Question number 4 is, first part, do I need an interior service?
Most of the time, no. I'd say 95% of the time you don't need an interior service, especially if you're on a regular schedule. Maybe if it's your first spray ever and you got a bunch of different things going on in your house, it might not hurt to do it that first time.
What about like if you have millipedes all over the place?
It might not hurt the first time, but
Okay.
after that, no.
That was part 1, and then how often should I get an interior service if I get one?
Maybe once a year if you get interior service.
Yeah.
I'd recommend, I don't know what I'd recommend, probably the spring.
Yeah. So spring service, get it once a year if you think you need it, if you're having problems. But if you're not having problems in the inside of your house, there's really no need. So I always tell this story. I grew up on a farm in the middle of South Dakota. Big, huge farmhouse. We had bugs everywhere growing up. So I married Garrett, basically to help my parents with their bug problem.
Only reason she married.
Only reason. Actually, we did this before we got married. So
Maybe.
I dated Garrett for this reason. And my parents got an interior spray once, like 15 years ago. And they haven't had a problem inside since then. And this is a house that is plagued with bugs. So,
Clutter.
Huh?
And clutter.
There's not a lot of clutter. I mean, you want to talk about clutter, honey. That's not in my parents' house. They look good compared to a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Whew. Anyway, so just to kind of tie the pretty little bow on our pretty little interior service conversation, you don't have to have one every time. Maybe once a year if you have a lot of problems inside, but we don't really recommend it. So the exterior service, if you're on a regular plan, should take care of it.
Correct.
Right? Next question. I'm still seeing a spider. And I just had a service done 6 months ago.
Just had it done 6 months ago?
Just 6 months ago.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, you're gonna need another treatment.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't last.
We actually
forever.
had that question.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Like,
last.
I had a service done 6 months ago. Why do I have a spider?
Yeah. So you need another service.
And that's why we recommend packages, and that's why our technicians recommend, 2 services, 3 services, whatever, per year, because 1 service per year doesn't help. And we do have a lot of people cancel because they don't have, not a lot, 1 or 2 people a year, not a lot, cancel because they don't have a problem anymore. And then a year and a half later, they call back and say the problem started all over again. So it's super important to kind of get on a schedule. So, you eliminate the problem, but then you prevent it from coming back. So it's kind of twofold.
Yeah, I always want to make one other note though too.
Ooh, I like it when you make extra notes on topics.
So like, let's say we sprayed like 2 weeks ago and you see a spider run across the floor. It takes time to kill that spider, so it's not like the spray's not working. It's just give it a little time. I was telling Karen it takes anywhere, it's usually from about 10 minutes.
That's what we talk about on date night.
Yeah. Usually about 10 minutes to an hour to get into the spider system, depending on the weather, temperature, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Type of spider.
One day I'm going to find out what blah, blah, blah means.
We don't have time for that.
Honey, you ain't got time for that. Okay, next question. This is question number 7. Does the service help with ants?
Yes and no. It'll kill the ants that go through it. It's not going to take out the colony. We usually use a different chemical for that. So it may help. It may not. But more likely they're going to come back because the colony is...
So yes and no.
Yeah, yes and no. But more no than yes.
So we have a different chemical that we use that helps take the, that would take out the colony.
Mm-hmm. That's just kill them all.
That sounds very...
Aggressive.
Don't they call that genocide?
Oh, we do that every day.
Okay, we're gonna go on to the next question. Oh, this is my favorite one. Are you ready? This is question number 9. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna save that one to last because that's my favorite. So question number 8 is, what do you spray? So like, not like what types of bugs, we already covered the bugs. What? So do you spray the foundation? Do you just spray the grass around the house? Do you just spray the windows? And then you can, then that creates a job for a window washer?
What we usually do is we call it crack and crevice.
Ooh.
And we start at the top.
So cute.
Start at the top of the house and we do all the way down. We don't do windows. Sometimes we'll accidentally get them. And then about 2 to 3 feet out.
What?
About 2 to 3 feet out around.
So I secretly videoed Garrett do some houses, and he follows policy. He follows protocol every time. It's very impressive. I wanted to catch him not following what we say we do, but he does it. So we always say in the office, the full exterior, top to bottom, and about 3 feet out.
Correct.
Oh, thank God, we're doing something right. All right, number 9. How long will the spray last? The fall service.
It should get through the fall and into winter. I mean, that's the whole idea of it. So, we might have certain situations in certain areas where a big storm comes through, 3 inches of rain, whatever. That's just a act of Mother Nature, and sometimes we have to
We
touch
call it
those.
force majeure in transportation. It's an act of God. So it's like if you have a ship sailing on the ocean and then a hurricane comes in, and you have a full loss on your cargo. You can't claim it
Wait,
against
so there's a
the
hurricane coming, but you're still out in your ship?
Well, Garrett, hurricanes are usually closer to land, so they're not in the middle. Like a tsunami? I don't know.
Okay.
If you want to talk force majeure, if anyone wants to talk force majeure, call me. We'll talk. All right, final question number 10. You ready? This is my favorite. Everyone, get excited. Can you spray mice?
Had to refrain a little bit there. No, you cannot.
We get this
spray
question
for
a
mice.
lot.
Sometimes the mouse will run out when I'm spraying. I'm like, but no, you can't spray for them.
Well, you can spray at them if you want to.
Yeah.
You can put water on them or whatever. But there is not a chemical that kills mice effectively.
No,
Did you say that's correct?
There's no chemical that kills mice. That's a spray.
So what do you do for
Unless
mice?
I saw a commercial about Roundup or something though.
Garrett, now's not the time.
Okay.
Now's not the
Maybe
time.
next week.
No, maybe never. Sorry. Okay, so there is not an effective case. So this is not, the fall service does not work for spiders, or spiders. Mice and rats. So what do we do for mice and rats, Garrett?
That's going to be traps and bait stations. Mostly bait stations. So we put bait in a station. Mice and rats go in there. Eat it.
And die.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Girl. All right. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. We gotta go. I don't know. Things are gonna happen, and I don't want to be on camera.
Yeah. I still gotta get ready for tomorrow. So.
Oh, well, good thing it's 9:12.
Yeah.
Whoops.